Afam's sister and his girlfriend didn't let Wunmi to do anything or even leave the house. Not until Afam later came back. Immediately Afam sighted his girlfriend. He was shocked. Sandra, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be in UK. Yes, I am supposed to be in UK, but I'm here. Sandra replied Afam. It seems you don't want to see me because you don't look surprised to see your girlfriend after so many months apart. Is it because of your side chick that is pregnant for you? Afam, how can you stoop so low? Eh? To get a girl pregnant younger than I am? Doesn't even have class like me. Whoa. Calm down, Sandra. Don't conclude yet. This girl isn't my girlfriend though. She's a good cook. That's why I employed her. She's even staying in the boys' quarters, not in the main house. So don't say what you don't know. You can go to the boys' quarters and check her things. She's not even my type. Take a look at her. Take a look at what she's wearing. Please, don't conclude what you don't know. Sandra left. She went to the boys' quarters, checked and came back. Well, Afam, it's not that I don't trust this thing you are saying, but I am here now and we shall see how this will play out. Afam's sister then went to Wunmi before she left and said to her, You don't know my brother Afam more than I do. He always have intentions. But let me blow your mind. Those intentions are not good ones. So whenever he wants to help people, I suggest you leave this house. Don't even think of all the promises he promised you. I'm telling you, girl to girl, be very careful around my brother. That one, he doesn't even use eyes to see anything called skirt or pants. He will enter. Just know he doesn't owe this house. Maybe he has been promising you heaven and earth. He does not owe this house. This house belongs to someone else. And he's just helping the person to manage it. So be very careful around my brother. The owner of this house just traveled outside the country to do some businesses and at the same time, school. He will be back very soon. So do not keep your hopes high that you have catch one big maga. This is my card. Call me if there's any problem in this house. Afam's sister left. Wunmi was shocked. But still, she stuck to her work, cleaning and cooking. Wunmi was almost due for delivery. She then approached Afam one fateful day to beg him, Sir, please, I want you to pay me upfront so that I could buy baby things because I am almost due. Afam, without even thinking twice, gave Wunmi the money willingly. He even gave Wunmi more than what she requested for. Wunmi thanked him and she got baby things that same day. It didn't take up to 1 week after Wunmi bought those baby things. She gave birth to a bouncing baby boy. Then she remembered her dream about her brother. Wunmi decided to grant his brother's wish and name her baby Ikechukwu. The first 1 year after Wunmi gave birth, it was blissful. Afam did not stress her at all. He was so supportive. To Wunmi's surprise, even Sandra, Afam's fiancée, helped her during those periods. They assisted her without even looking back. But 1 year after Wunmi gave birth to Ikechukwu, trouble started again in Wunmi's life. Meanwhile, Olanna, Wunmi's mother, didn't want to go back to her family to complain of what she's now currently seeing from her husband and her mother-in-law. Because before she got married to Adebayo, her husband, she was warned by her family not to marry a Yoruba man. They don't take care of their wife. They are very lazy and hardly work. Most of them depend on their wives to feed. But Wunmi did not listen. They told her that in all Yoruba men, just few among them work and take care of their wives. but it's rare for you to get one. But Olanna was in love. She did not listen to her family. She went ahead and got married to Adebayo. Her family never supported the marriage, but they attended. Now, it's as if Olanna has lost everything. After losing her two children, one is missing and one is dead. She is now seeing Shege in the hands of her husband and her mother-in-law. Olanna needed someone to talk to before she goes crazy. Ever since her mother-in-law came to her house, she has refused to leave. She kept on making her, in her own home, a living hell for her to stay. But after one issue they had one night, Olanna's neighbor had to save her. Olanna closed from her shop as usual, but her car stopped her on the way. She didn't know what to do. She tried all the means, but the car refused to start. She now had to call a mechanic to come help her out. She wasted so many hours there, and it got so late before the mechanic could finish working on her car. When she now got home and noticed that the door was locked, she used her spare key to enter the house after knocking for so long. When she entered the house, she met her mother-in-law sitting in the sitting room watching television. And she was in that sitting room and didn't bother to open the door for her when she was knocking. Olanna had to confront her mother-in-law out of anger. Mama, can I know why you refuse to stand up and open the door for me? Is this fair? I have been knocking for a long time. I hardly use my spare keys because there is always someone at home. You didn't even allow the chef to come open the door for me. What happened? What did I do? Ashawo! Olanna's mother-in-law shouted. I don't open door for Ashawo. I don't open door for prostitutes. It's not my work in this house. Olanna was so pissed off. Mama, respect yourself, oh, and respect me the way I respect you. You don't have to call me names. Well, I have never in my life called you one. You always push me to the limit all the time. I don't want to do anything I will regret. Dear mother-in-law, I thought you said my late son, Ikechukwu, is a witch. And it's one of the main reasons your son's business is going down by the day. Why am I still the one feeding you and your son after he started his business months ago? Olanna's mother-in-law became angry and slapped her. Olanna then slapped her back. Olanna was so angry that night, coupled with the fact that she was stressed, and she wanted to beat up her husband's mother. When Adebayo angrily came out of the kitchen with a knife. So you have the mind to slap my mother. For what? As Adebayo was coming closer to Olanna, Olanna had to run out of the house. She had to save her life. Seeing what was going on, her own husband holding a knife with so much anger coming towards her, she then ran to the neighbor's house for help. The neighbor, a kind lady, was kind enough to open the door for her to enter. I am so sorry, neighbor, for disturbing you this night. It's nothing. Olanna, are you okay? Please have a seat. How are you feeling? The neighbor asked Olanna. I am so scared. The kind neighbor then hugged her. It's okay, Olanna. I understand your feeling. You got married to a monster. Who doesn't know Adebayo, your husband, in this area? After chasing you with a knife this night, guess what your husband will do tomorrow? He will come here tomorrow, begging, and then try to manipulate you. And I'm sure he will want to manipulate you so that you will go and apologize to his mother. There is nothing that goes in your house. Anything that is going on in your house, I don't know about. Your late son, Ikechukwu, suffered domestic violence in his own home. Your husband will beat that boy. In fact, I used to pity him from my own window until your son became a shadow of himself. I thought you were wicked though, for knowing what was going on in your home and you did nothing about it. Not until I saw your husband throw your daughter out of the house without thinking twice. And that day that you came back, the way you reacted that day made me to understand that you have been manipulated by this your husband for years. It's not bad enough that you married someone that is so manipulative. He also added narcissist to it. I am so sorry, neighbor. But you see that man that you call your husband, that man doesn't love you. I bet it's all because of money. You are more richer than him. I'm sure that is the reason why he came to you. It was then Olana realized herself a little bit. She has been scammed. She cried herself to sleep that night. Olana had to sleep at the neighbor's house that night. The neighbor didn't have any issues. She welcomed her with open arms. By morning, the neighbor came to Olana and asked her what she would do now. Olana looked at the lady. I, Olana, I am my mother's daughter and I will not back down. I will get my own pound of flesh from Adebayo. I will get my revenge. Oh yes, that is the spirit, neighbor. I love this. I will suggest you start by digging up your late son's body and find out what actually killed him. What? What do you mean? I can't do that. Why would I even do it? What are you suggesting? That my own husband killed his own son? His own blood? No, 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 please. Don't say what you don't know. Because my husband cannot kill his own son. Please, I know he's manipulative. I've known. That is why I was smart about all my investments, my properties, and my business. But him being a narcissist and a killer, I don't know about that. Please don't go too far. What do you mean you don't know about that? The neighbor asked Olana, your son, your late son suffered domestic violence by his own father. Every day, I used to hear that boy cry, talk to himself sometimes. Have you forgotten? It's just a fence that demarcates my house and your house. I practically hears everything that goes on in your house. How can a healthy boy I saw a day before he died, how can that healthy boy just die like that? All of a sudden, and you don't find anything suspicious. Hmm, this man have really done more harm than good to you. Wake up. You need to really wake up. You still love this man, despite the fact that he chased you with a knife last night. Hmm, think twice, oh. Your son's death is not ordinary, and I suggest you listen to me and go and dig up your son's body. Find out what actually killed him. Olana promised that she would think about it and tell her the decision she made. But as they were talking, someone knocked on the door, just like the neighbor predicted yesterday night. Adebayo came to her door that fateful morning and he came to beg. The neighbor opened the door for him and he walked in. I am so sorry, Olana, my beautiful wife. Olana had to play along. I am so sorry for chasing you with a knife last night. I was so stupid. I was drunk too. Please, my wife, please forgive me. Adebayo even had to kneel down to beg Olana. The neighbor signaled Olana to accept the apology and not do too much sakara before he would suspect that something is off. Olana accepted the apology and they went back to their own house. Wumi, on her own side, still maintained her work as a cook and a cleaner, even after giving birth. After 1 year that she gave birth, she begged Afam that she wants to go out there and find out what actually happened to her for over 2 years. My son is over 1 year now, and I can put him in a crèche. Or better still, I will carry him anywhere I am going. Please, sir, I want to beg you so that you will give me permission to go. Afam smiled. Of course, you can go, but you won't be putting Ikechukwu at any crèche because I can take care of him. Wumi noticed that Afam has been doing too much ever since she put to bed. He was being unnecessarily nice, and sometimes he overdo it without knowing. Wumi had to refuse the offer. I am so sorry, sir, but I'll be going with Ikechukwu because I'm doing exclusive breastfeeding, sir. I am so sorry. Even the crèche that I suggested is the best for him. At least I can pump breast milk and keep. But you don't know how to take care of a child while they do. Wumi noticed that Afam is becoming too close to her, touching her unnecessarily sometimes, and he would just bluntly apologize. Wumi had to be smart. That morning, after she sought permission from Afam, she decided to go in and dress up. As she was dressing up to go out, Afam entered her room without knocking. Then, he still casually apologized as usual and started complimenting Wumi. You are so beautiful. Even after giving birth, your skin is popping. I know the secret. It's because of me. That's my hard work. I did a very good investment in you from day one because I know you are this beautiful. Is this not the time to pay me back for all the hard work I did for you? You can be my girl. Your girl? Wumi asked Afam. Ha, sir, please, it's too early for jokes. And you're not even drunk. Or are you? No, I am not drunk, foolish girl. Just give me what I want and we will be at peace. But as a good man I am, I will give you just 1 week to think about it. Afam left, and he left Wunmi speechless and even scared at the same time. She was in a hurry to leave. She had to leave and drop Ikechukwu at the crèche, even though she has no idea where she will start looking for her answers. When Wunmi got to the crèche, she dropped her son, said a little prayer in her heart. God, please, I've suffered enough. Protect my child inside here and let me find answers, or at least a lead that will help me. Immediately Wunmi dropped Ikechukwu, she went straight to Ugochi's house. The same house she went to. And Ugochi threw her out, pretending that she doesn't know her then. The only person she knows that has the answer to all her questions. When Wunmi got to Ugochi's house, it turns out Ugochi and her family had moved out of that particular house to another, and the new occupant doesn't know their new location. After all the stress Wunmi went through that day, she didn't find anything. Yet, she didn't give up. She continued to search. The 1 week Afam gave her reached. Then, Afam approached her for an answer, but Wunmi turned him down. Afam called her ungrateful and selfish girl for helping her all these years, and she doesn't want to do a simple thing. Wunmi asked him if he doesn't have a girlfriend. Sir, Sandra is your fiancée, and the two of you are about to get married. Why are you pushing me up and down? You helped me. I thought it was all from your heart. What is all this one's coming up? Sir, please, I cannot do whatever you are trying to let me do now. It's against my principle. I can't. But Afam refused to back down. He tried to force himself on Wunmi when someone knocked on the door. And by God's grace, it was Sandra, Afam's fiancée. She has the habit of coming uninvited, and this one paid Afam so well. Sandra has ruined his moment, but it was a blessing in disguise for Wunmi because Sandra will be staying for a long time. They are planning their wedding. 3 years after they got married, Wunmi still stays in Afam house. Because Wunmi rejected his advances, Afam decided to teach Wunmi a lesson, and he cut her salary into two, making Wunmi to be earning peanuts. But because Sandra became a full-time housewife, this made Afam to lose all the chances he has to do anything stupid towards Wunmi. But yet, He never stopped threatening Wumi. He never stopped. He continued to threaten Wumi every means that he gets. But Wumi, she didn't stop working for them. She continued working, all because of Afam's wife, Sandra. She started being so nice to her and became fond of her. Wumi, on the other hand, used her opportunity to still search for her answers. She made a promise that the day she would leave Afam's house is the day she find answers to what had happened to her. But in those 3 years, Wumi never find answers to all her questions. While her mother, Olanna, still struggles to find balance in her marriage. She has started her revenge mission, but still, the love she has for Adebayo kept on coming in between. It took her 3 years to be convinced that her kind neighbor was right. She had to dig out her late son's body for autopsy. After she did so, the doctor did the autopsy and told her that her son died of food poisoning. Seeing that he was blue before he died, it was a strong poison. The doctor gave the poison name to Olanna and even show her how the poison looks like. Olanna was shocked because she has seen that exact poison in her house. After Ikenna died, she did a thorough cleanup in the house the day they removed Ikenna's things from his room. She found that same poison exactly the way it was as the doctor was showing her inside her own bedroom, which means Ikechukwu's death is related to her husband Adebayo. Olanna questioned herself. She questioned her sanity. Why would a man kill his only son? For what reason? And why would he chase their only daughter out of the house? And she was nowhere to be seen up till now. Olanna had so many questions, but she cannot just go ahead and start asking Adebayo those questions without evidence, or else he will still manipulate her and make her the victim as always. It was then all the love Olanna had left for her husband Adebayo disappeared from her eyes. She stood there and she promised Ikechukwu her son that she would get revenge for him. One night, after Wumi finished her chores for the night, she was still in the kitchen when Afam entered and tried to take advantage of Wumi again because his wife Sandra wasn't around. She traveled. Ikechukwu entered the kitchen just then and started to clap for Afam. Well done, Uncle Afam. What is your problem, this man? It has been 3 whole years since you got married to your beautiful wife. And still, you can't even give your wife a child. Your wife is so fertile, yet you can't get her pregnant. Instead of you, to go to the hospital, go and seek solution to your problem, run some tests, find out where you can improve so that people will stop mocking your wife that she's barren while you are the problem. The ugly part about all of this, Uncle Afam, is that you don't even care. This shows that you are wicked. You are very, very wicked though. If you don't love your wife, why did you get married to her? Now, you are here in the kitchen chasing my mother. My mother is not your level. She's a maid cleaner and a cook. Is that not what you always call her? A maid cleaner and a cook. Then, if she's a maid cleaner and a cook, Uncle Afa, leave my mother alone. Leave her alone. If to say you got married on time and stop your stupid lifestyle of following women up and down, they wouldn't give you infection that will seize you from performing as a man. Now, instead of you to go and find solution, you are busy following that classless woman that you are insulting every means that you find. Go and look for solution to your problem and leave my mother alone. She's classless. Leave her for me. She's a cook. Leave her for me, please. Go and sort your own problem out. Afam became really angry. Wait, where were you born again? The other day, how many days ago were you born? So you now have the mind to talk to me with so much audacity and disrespect at your age. Afam wanted to chase after Ikechukwu, but Ikechukwu warned him, Uncle Afam, don't chase after me. Oh. This is inside the kitchen, and I bet you will fall and injure yourself. But Afam did not listen. He still went ahead and chased after Ikechukwu. Then he now slipped and hit one of his eye on one of the edge of the table. Ikechukwu started to laugh at him. You see your life? If to say you were being good with all your heart, after being good, you don't expect anything after. You will still have one eye. One of your eye will still be intact. But no, you still want to eat my mother after helping her. Tie Uncle Afam. Go and face your marriage. It is a pity that you lost one eye already. By the time you will get to the hospital, that one eye is gone. I just hope your wife won't leave you after seeing you that you have left with one eye. And what will you even tell your wife that's the reason why you lost one eye? Because you are chasing another woman. Hey, Uncle Afam, have little shame at your age. Afam had to ignore Ikechukwu and rushed himself to the hospital so that he will get treated for his wound. Meanwhile, since Ikechukwu crossed 2 years old, he started school. Wumi had to put him in school so that she could focus on every other thing she has on her hands. But Ikechukwu, being the fearless boy, and you cannot dare to bully him, he was bullied by one of the boys in school. And Ikechukwu taught that boy a very bad lesson. Ikechukwu taught the boy the lesson that landed him in the hospital. Then, the school, instead of giving Ikechukwu a normal punishment, probably suspend him and then he will come back, they had to expel him from the school because the boy ended up in the hospital. When Wumi was called by the headmistress of the school, they told her what Ikechukwu did to his classmates. Wumi was sad. She begged that they should allow him come back. Let him serve punishment. Let them give him suspension. But the school refused. Apparently, the boy that Ikechukwu fought, their parents are one of the co-founders of the school. So they want Ikechukwu to be expelled, not suspension, so that he will not injure their son again. Wumi had no choice than to take Ikechukwu home that day. When they got home, Wumi asked him, why are you violent at your age? You are just 4 years. What's wrong with you? Ikechukwu told her mother that if anybody tries to bully him, he wouldn't let anybody in this life try it. Nobody can bully me, Mama, and nobody can bully you, and I will stand and sit and watch it. It's impossible. That boy is a bully. Every time, whenever he wants to pass, he will knock my head. I kept on telling him. He poured water on my book. I told him to apologize. I will let go, but he refused. Mama, I had to do my own back. Then he wanted to chase me. That was how he injured himself. I didn't even touch him. So I am sorry, Mama, for defending myself. But if anybody tries to bully me, I must defend myself, Mama. And if you are angry, I am sorry. Wumi was so proud of her son. And then she suggested they should go for another school. But this time, he should report to his teacher if any student tries to bully him. Ikechukwu agreed. The next day, Ikechukwu and Wumi went out to look for another school that he can start attending because they are already in the middle of the section. But on their way back from the school that they have finally chosen for Ikechukwu to start going to, Ikechukwu saw his grandfather for the first time and he recognized him. He shouted, Mom, is that not your father? And is that not your best friend Ugochi standing there with him? Ikechukwu asked Wumi. Wumi now looked up and true, it was her father and best friend Ugochi. She was so shocked. Now, Wumi has seen who she has been looking for 4 years now. But seeing Ugochi with her father, that confused Wumi. What are they up to now? And will Wumi finally get to know how she conceived Ikechukwu, her son? Hello, besties. Let us find out in the next part of the story. Thank you guys for the love. I am seeing them. Thank you for sticking with me. Help me share this story. Give it a thumbs up. And do not forget to hit that subscribe button. It means a lot. You can also support me personally by buying me a coffee. The link is on the description of this story and on my bio. See you on the next part of the story. Goodbye and God bless you.